MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Today, the opener of this four-game series between the Memphis Redbirds and the Oklahoma City Redhawks. David Boucher will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game.
David Boucher.
And that misses for ball one.
Where's that one now? Goodbye. Hey, let her rip one time. Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Here we go, right now, fellas. Hey, come on now, let's go.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Iverson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Ryan.
David Boucher will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
David Boucher.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play as that pickoff throw misfires in a big way.
Here we go, one time, right now, let's go. Put a rip into one, right here.
Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. Ullman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. David Boucher will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Line hard into left. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now. Throw won't get him.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
David Boucher will start things off here in the ninth. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
Yeah, and I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Hey, see that? Drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog. Here we go, Red Hawks. Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go. Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. And that's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
David Boucher will dig in. He walked and later scored last time.
David Boucher.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this away for the second out.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning.
Great.
Ryan Goodwin.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the second of 4. David Boucher will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin playing. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And he'll throw against his body to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow! David Boucher will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch to him. And this will be fouled away.
One time, right now.
Hey, come on, baby. See it. Here we go.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? Hey, your pitch, huh? 2 down.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. David Boucher will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Second baseman, David Boucher.
David Boucher is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Number 17 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. It's time for Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Memphis Redbirds and the Oklahoma City Redhawks. David Boucher will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak.
David Boucher.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And the catch is made, one away. David Boucher will stand in here hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired. So they're held in check. David Boucher will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. And a ball, 1-0.
Let's do it, guys.
1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed, 1-1.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
A 2-1 offering. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Go, boys. Here we go, right now, fellas. Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. David Boucher will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
A little bit outside, 2-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Go.
Here we go. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the New Orleans Zephyrs and the Oklahoma City Redhawks. David Boucher will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
David Boucher will stand in. He had a 2-run single this first time around.
David Boucher.
And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. David Boucher will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Well, here we are. It's the second month of the season, and this guy is showing no signs of slowing down. He's got himself another multi-hit ball game here.
David Boucher will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time.
David Boucher.
Here's a bouncing ball now back up the middle, and for the third time tonight, he's got himself a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our top player of the game. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Here it's the second of this 4-game series between the New Orleans Zephyrs and the Oklahoma City Redhawks. David Boucher will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh? Hey, one away.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Get your pitch and drive it right here.
Here we go.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. David Boucher will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
David Boucher.
And the slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
David Boucher will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
got it. Let's go. Right here. Hey, like you can.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
The good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Den Decker is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors. Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. David Boucher will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
David Boucher.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Robinson is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1-pitch out. David Boucher will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
David Boucher.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Let's go now. One time. Hey, get your pitch up there.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Here we go, John.
Right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Now a long throw home, and he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
In a game like this, you had to figure that a manufactured run was going to be how we finally opened our scoring. Good work there to drive him in.
David Boucher is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Got him. David Boucher is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th.
David Boucher.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. David Boucher will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
Well, we've seen a couple really good swings here early on, and that's a good one there, as this ball is going to plug the gap for 2 bases and give his guys the early 1-0 lead.
David Boucher will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Second baseman, David Boucher.
First pitch of the inning is bounced up the middle, and they're going to get themselves a base runner rather quickly here, as that's into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
David Boucher will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
David Boucher.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And the route is on now. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? 1 pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
David Boucher will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
We got 1 here. Hey, roll it up. Wait for 2.
Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Number 43 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now, looking ahead, you wonder if maybe he'll get one more shot at the cycle. Might need a little help, but it's not over for him yet.
Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And, guys, I think we can all agree that this fella right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one. Matt Vasgersian back on the minor league pregame show as we move closer to first pitch tonight in the Pacific Coast League with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. David Boucher will be our focus, coming off a last game in which he was really outstanding in the clutch moments, collecting a whole bucket full of RBI, so he'll be looking to emulate that type of performance here again in this one.
Yeah, and you said it, Matt. He was clutch. And, you know, some guys just have that uncanny ability to come through when it really matters. In baseball, it's usually when there are runners in scoring position, and He found himself up in that situation a number of times. It was pretty special to watch him out there, so I'm excited to see what he does to back it up.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this.
And now, your Omaha Storm.
David Boucher will stand in, and you see there, he's been scorching hot these past few games.
David Boucher.
Here's the first offering. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go. Hey, put it first. Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
And this will be fouled away.
Hey, let her rip right here. Here we go, here we go. Here you go, guys. Here we go.
Swinging a ball chop foul down the left side.
You're up to drive it, huh? Hey, come on now. Come on, fellas, let's go.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
Let's go. Come on, guys. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Oh, he goes right with the fastball, and this is stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box camp. You can see the 2 outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
David Boucher will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning.
Boucher.
Here we go, kid. Here we go. Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there. Let it rip right here.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Right here, one time.
Now a throw over. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play as that pickoff throw misfires in a big way.
Hey, let's go right here. All right, one time, right here. Hey, let's hold him right here.
Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Hard hit to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And he'll try for the stretch at first, but it gets right by him.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
David Boucher will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And the runner back. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time.
Nail that runner. One down. Come on, get ahead, stay ahead.
Another look to first. And that, in fact, is going to wind up out of play. So a costly mistake there.
Come on, Biggin. Looking back, go one here. Get a good rip on it, huh? Like you can, come on.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
Catcher, Max.
David Boucher will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Second baseman, David Boucher.
Get in right now. Hey, like you can up there, huh? Hey, let's go. Now you got this.
First pitch swinging here as this ball's hit toward the hold and through into left for a leadoff single.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit, and that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah,
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Today, Getaway Day, the finale of this 4-game set. David Boucher will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games. Now here's the first pitch. Circle change, too low, ball 1.
and in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky, I think you let him throw you one here. He hasn't proven to me that he can find the strike zone yet.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. David Boucher will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. Here's the first offering. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. David Boucher will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
David Boucher.
Now a ball headed for the alley in right center, and on the first pitch of the at-bat, it's going to find that alley for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. Now a slide, and he's in there at the plate, and that'll tie the ball game at 3.
And this might be a situation where a little time in the video room pays off. They know this is a guy that'll throw that curveball early in the count, so it looked like he was waiting for it, and he'll drive in a run here on the double.
First pitch coming. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors. And David Boucher will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game.
Second baseman, David Boucher.
Now the first pitch. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. And that one will not be coming back. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it is now 7-3.
Well, it's just a little in, and not a terrible location, really. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage, and he absolutely did some right there. That's a 2-run homer.
And a very good performance offensively for this bunch, but out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Game 1 of this 4-game set straight ahead. David Boucher will stand in, hoping to just keep riding the hot streak. He's been an exceptionally tough out these last 6 ball games. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour, and he does just about all you can do with it, and that's take it the other way for a base hit.
Second baseman, David Boucher.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that gets through into right as he starts the inning out here with a leadoff single.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
David Boucher will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
David Boucher.
Let's go now, one time.
Hey, let's turn this.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can tell a lot about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Hey, wait for yours here.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Hey, ground ball right now, huh?
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, and he's back standing.
Hey, get on to us here.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
You do a rip on it, huh?
And he fights this one off to stay alive.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Hey, have a rip like you
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely.
Come up, let's go. Here we go, guys. Wait for your pitch up there. Let's go, spread. Hey, let her rip one time.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. David Boucher will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
David Boucher.
Line hard, but foul.
One down. One down.
Bucks, let's go. Hey, let it fly.
A throw behind the runner at second. Don't want to forget about him.
Hey, come on, big dog. One time right now. Get your pitch.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
All right, come on now, one time, let it fly. Hey, let it rip, let it go.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. David Boucher will stand in with a go-ahead run at first and 1 down, so he'll need to beware of the ground ball here, and he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. A dive, but he's back. The 0-1. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. Subcheck is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there.